What's going on, y'all? He is the Architect 1111, and just got a message I want to share with you that I just got from Spirit, and that's confirmation. As the wind is blowing, Spirit is here, so we're gonna allow Spirit to lead. So look at this new planted tree. You see, not only is it planted in new soil, as you see, it is attached, right? It is attached. And you see it's attached to something to keep it from falling over and to keep it from not being stood upright. Now look at this tree right here. You see this tree? This tree not only has been planted, but it's been rooted for an even longer time. And you could tell that by the thickness, the density, and also by the mulch. And it doesn't need to have another tree leaning against it. So the message that I'm getting and I want to relate to you is everything has a beginning. And as you see this beginning, as it says in John 15, abide in me and I in you. As you can bear much fruit, as a vine can bear no fruit unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I may have butchered that, but what I'm saying is, so even though it has leaves and is standing upright in the soil, it is attached because it knows it's not strong enough yet. Come on now. Spirit is letting me know and wants to pass on to you. You are standing upright. You have some fruit bearing, but you're not strong enough yet. And that doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It just means that you still have to grow. Get your roots firmly planted in you before you can be this lush tree right here standing that is not only deeply rooted and won't be shaken or moved, but is bearing much fruit. I hope that don't go over your head. Check this out now. We got this tree here attached and it's taped to another branch to keep it from falling. Although it is bearing some fruit, although it is moving, you see, Spirit is moving it. You see that not only is it moving it, that other tree branch is helping it stay sturdy. I hope that don't go over your head. And you see that fresh soil. As we see over here, there is some movement, but the movement isn't moving it because this tree is firmly planted. It is deeply rooted. And the only way that you can be deeply rooted is by what? Staying planted and continuing to grow deeper over seasons, over time, and continual being pruned and then coming to be more fruitful again. There is a season for everything. So there's seed, time, and harvest. The seed has been planted, and even though the branch is up and its leaves on it, it is not as productive and as fruitful as it's going to be because it hasn't reached that stage yet. As you see this tree here, whoa, you can't even see the branches unless you look down at the root right here, the stem, and you know that the roots grow deep because it has been planted for a while. What I want to let you know is do not be in a rush. Do not be ashamed of where you are. Do not compare, because these are two trees, both giving life, both giving oxygen, but are just in two different stages. This tree is not jealous of this tree, and this tree is not jealous of that tree. They both have the same functionality, but both are in different seasons. Do not despise where you are because you're looking and saying, wow, I'm not as strong and as big as this tree yet. It took time for this tree to get here. It took time for those roots to grow deep. It took time not only for those roots to grow deep, but for those leaves to be as flourishing and as harvestful and as vibrant as they are. Now it's providing shade to whatever animals it so chooses to provide shade to, as this tree will too eventually. But it takes time. I hope that don't go over your head. He is the Architect 1111. Blessings.